Hey, this is Oldecam on our series about cars that American, big four cars that compare with the Asian versions of their cars. Today we have the official press release from the General Motors on the Chevrolet AVEO. I also checked this with Yahoo and other auto things to make certain that actually there was some validity, and there is, because the price is okay.
Because the price was unbelievable?
The price was unbelievable, so I checked around. I mean, okay, the price on the VO is 11 to basically it's 11.4 to 14.8, depending upon the luxury items you put in it.
You can buy a new car for that amount?
Yeah, and it's the 5-speed manual transmission, 24 to 34 miles per hour, miles per gallon, and a 4-speed automatic transmission, 23 to 32 miles per gallon.
Wow, is that a hybrid car?
No, it's not a hybrid.
Wait a minute, it's under 15,000, 11 to 15. That 15's like the top end,
right.
And it gets 24 to 32. That's pretty amazing.
I know. How many people have actually heard of the Chevy AVEO other than us who have been up to the auto show?
Well, wait a minute. How come more people haven't heard about this one then?
Because they push muscle cars versus these cars.
Or is it because they're not as expensive and you can't make as much money off of them?
Well, no, it's just they're advertising people. Okay, what are they pushing?
Oh, they're not as sexy.
They're not as sexy because they're actually what they are. Okay,
they're utilitarian.
Okay, basically, but we'll try it. This is the VO that will be on sale next month. The 09 VO lineup includes the following newer revised features: OnStar, again, which is
it's got OnStar too.
Right. XM satellite radio is available for it. Basically, a revised driver information center with outside temperature display and fuel economy driving range function.
Well, maybe, you know what, maybe that's why we haven't heard so much about it, because it's coming out for 2009.
Yeah.
So people will start hearing.
Yeah, but they're already, the Asian companies are plugging all their new cars already.
Oh.
We've got 15-inch aluminum wheels.
You mean aluminum?
I know. It's my English heritage. It's aluminum, not aluminium. They also have a 15-inch steel wheel with bolt-on wheel covers, new exterior colors, new charcoal leatherette seating, new trim, auxiliary import jacks for all your radios and your iPods. More powerful alternators, variable intermittent windshield wipers, a spoiler.
Have you seen what this car looks like? Is it a nice looking car, or is it utilitarian?
Right. That's right. Actually, it is a nice looking car. I saw the pictures. It really looks. It's not a little ugly box. It's just it's basically a nice little runabout that you can take out on the highway. It's an uncompromising performer with a great design, a smooth, safe driving experience, and amenities that are rare in the segment at that price range.
Wow.
They have a more powerful engine. The 1.6 liter Gen 3 Electrotech is standard on all models, delivering more usable horsepower with the same efficiency for fuel.
Wow.
Basically, it characterizes the Chevrolet mission. This gets me, because you ever hear in a commercial about the Chevrolet mission of delivering a great-looking, fun-to-drive car that is fuel efficient?
No.
I have not seen that in their advertisements.
No.
You see, the Asians all make their cars look like they're fun to drive, even if they look like hell. I mean, they make it look like it's fun to drive. Well, they toss surfboards on the. Even if...
And the kids come from a party scene.
I know. All the girls
and the music is
going. And the guys are good looking. I mean, look at who you have, in the Chevy commercials, or the Big Four commercials. There's some guy that looks like he's a pro football player. Got a beard on, and, that's the image that they try to produce, for American cars.
It's all American?
All American, where you want to get those people into the car. I mean, I'm going to try the Jack L. Warner approach. When I was younger, I attended a seminar by Jack L. Warner, and Jack L. Warner said, "I don't care who comes to see my movies. All I want is their nickel." That goes back to how old I am. No, but that's the Asian philosophy on selling cars. They do not care if you're a kid, a teenager, an adult, senior citizen. They want your money, and they'll get you into that car. So, okay, we'll get here. The AVEO sedan is high in style and progressive attitude. It features sculpture lines and a wide confident stance. Okay, we got some standard features on the AVEO LS version. Power rack and pinion steering. Variable intermittent windshield wiper we talked about. Dual stage front driver and passenger airbags and side mounted side impact airbags, which means it's good for transporting your children in the back seat.
Wow.
Basically a driver's seat with fold down armrests, which I actually like to be able to put those things up and down. 60-40 split folding seats with height adjustable head restraints for outboard passengers. They got the tilt steering wheel, front headrest with hooks, which basically get them off, which is really a nice thing too. You got sunglass holder, rear window defogger, driver and front passenger seat belt map pockets, which is good. Interior fuel door and trunk releases. You have actually an engine oil heater pan for starting in colder climates, which meant the car just isn't meant to be here. You can drive it in Minnesota.
That sounds a pretty cool car. How many people does it fit?
They said comfortably 5. I would bet 4.
Okay,
because I've tried to get 3 people in the back seat of a Chevy Impala. And it's not that.
Well, their impression of how many will comfortably fit depends on how big the people are.
Yeah, but you can get heated power windows.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I know. So
I still can't believe the price on that. Actually, I'm glad you checked on the price because.
Yeah. You
wow,
can get,
that's not a typo.
Steering wheel mounted audio controls. Basically. Refined interior. They reflect a youthful interpretation of the term a tall car design. Basically, it fit passengers. It says right there, ample room to fit passengers more than 6 feet tall in each of the 5 seating positions, which means you have seat belts for 5 people. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but a 6 foot tall person for 5 people, so they're fit comfortably.
Yeah.
It's intended for 5 people, 6 feet tall plus.
Theater style rear seating provides a commanding view for all passengers. You have fully reclining front passenger seat. And basically it'd be that's the one on the side that you like to put down. The trunk offers 12.4 cubic feet of storage space. The hatchback offers 42 cubic feet of storage cargo space with rear seats folded. All the radios are derived from the GM family, but now because iPods are so important and satellite radio accessories, they've all added to the AVEO. So, basically they got it listed as a driving enhancing experience. It's got a McPherson Struck system, which is basically good. The power-assisted variable rack and pinion is standard. The steering gear is mounted on the front suspension cross member. It's a wide, solid stance and long wheelbase for it's 97 inches, with a front tread of 57.1 inches, rear tread of 56 point. It's got a 16 millimeter front stabilizer bar. Valve tuning in the rack and pinion hydraulic system is consistent with suspension tuning of a far more expensive car. But basically, like I said, it's basically a Jewel with tire pressure monitoring, daytime running lamps.
It has a tire pressure monitoring system?
Rear child safety locks. These are just features that are all available on this car from 11.4 to 14.8.
That's pretty unbelievable.
It's a Jewel that basically no one knows about.
Actually, maybe that's a best kept secret so far.
That's right. And tomorrow, Notaspringchick's going to bring to you the Jeep Compass, which not many people know about.
Oh, that one's a fun car.
Because we've been around that one too. So until tomorrow, this is Oldecam.
And this is Notaspringchick in the background.